to the vet clinic. How may I help you? Wow, those are quite a lot of tattoos that you have. Thank you. I'm going to take that as a compliment. What's your pet's name so I can get you checked in? Well, what do they mean? Do they have meaning behind them? Some of them have meaning, but not all of them. So again, what's your first and last name? So you went and got something marked on your body permanently. You do know they're permanent, right? That has little to no meaning to you at all? Not that it's much of your business. Some of them have a lot of meaning that I would never talk to a stranger about. And then some of them have no meaning because I just thought that they were pretty or I liked the style. So what is your first and last name? I personally would never get a tattoo on my body that was forever that I wasn't comfortable sharing the meaning of with everybody. You have it on your body. That means you're seeking some kind of attention or validation. So just tell me the meaning of it. What does it mean to you? Why did you get it done? Ma'am, this is a vet clinic. Yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and assume from the schedule that you are the 3:30 appointment. I'm going to go ahead and get you checked in with Henderson so you can just take a seat because we're not going to be talking about my tattoos anymore. Have a good day. Don't get defensive because that probably means there's a hint of regret lingering. Your tattoos are very artful, and I guess art is subjective to the viewer. So I'm going to take a seat with my dog. Just food for thought. Food for thought. Food for thought. Okay, yeah. Take a seat. Hi, are you ready to get checked out? Obviously. Okay, it looks like you just got some dog toothpaste today. The card machine is ready for you whenever. You should have my card information on file from the last time I was here. So we don't actually store card information on file. Our system doesn't allow us to, but we do accept card, Apple Pay, cash, and checks. Oh my gosh. Okay, it doesn't look like your card has the tap feature. You can insert it at the bottom or swipe at the top. So it looks like your card's actually been declined. Did you have another form of payment? Declined? Do you see that car out there? Yeah, that new Range Rover? That's my car. There's no way that my card would be declined. Okay, you're more than welcome to try it again. I'm in a hurry and this isn't the bank. I don't know why we're discussing declined cards, funds, and different things like that. Okay, your card is still being declined. Do you have another form of payment or do you want to come back later? If I have to call my husband about this, you're gonna regret it. You're not gonna like what he has to say to you about this. Ma'am, respectfully, I don't care what your husband has to say to me at all. Do you have another form of payment or do you want to come back? I can just get this cheaper on Amazon. I don't even know why I'm here right now. Just take it. Okay, thanks. Have a good day. Good morning. Is this Stephanie with Floofy Doofy? You don't know who you're calling? Yes, ma'am, I do. I'm just calling to confirm and make sure this is the right phone number. I'm just returning a message that you left last night. Well, it took you long enough to give me a call back. Yes, ma'am, you did leave us a message at 9 p.m. last night and we were closed. It is now 8 a.m. and the doctor just approved that refill for you for the gabapentin, so you're more than welcome to come pick it up at any time. Don't you think it's kind of bad phone etiquette to not know who you're calling? Shouldn't you double check and make sure that it's the right number? Yes, ma'am, I did know who I was calling. That's why I said, is this Stephanie with Floofy Doofy? Just confirming, making sure that it is you. That is just standard protocol here at our clinic. And I feel like at a lot of places as well, just to double check and make sure it's the right person on the phone. Whatever. And I still don't understand why it took you so long for this medication refill. You guys are usually pretty quick with it. Is that a you problem? Or did the doctor not see the message that you guys put in? Did you forget to put in my message last night? Nobody forgot to put in your message. I did see your voicemail this morning at 7. The doctors don't get here until 8, and I did see that you marked it urgent because you were really needing a refill of the gabapentin. And instead of putting in a callback, I just went back there and asked him, and he reviewed your chart and approved the refill. There's no need to over-explain yourself, sweetheart. I'm just making sure that you know how to do your job because this is a doctor's office. Okay, well this has been great. A great start to my Monday. This is just in line with how I thought it was going to go this morning. So have a good day. We'll talk to you later. Hi, I'm here for my appointment. Sorry, I'm just a little bit late. Traffic. Hi, morning. What's your first and last name so I can see what time your appointment was at? It's Stacy Smith with Lil Floofy Doofy over here. Okay, and seeing that you're 45 minutes late, we did already mark your appointment as a no-show. Yes, like I said, just a little bit late. Thanks. Unfortunately, we do only have a 5-minute grace period, and we have moved on to the next appointment, so we're going to need to reschedule your appointment. Well, yeah, my appointment was at 10, and now it's 10:45, -5, carry the 5-minute grace period. Thanks. Yeah, we're not going to be able to see you today. I do apologize for the inconvenience. 10 o'clock is the last time we see appointments because then the doctors go into surgery right after. So you're saying that I drove all this way in the midst of traffic, in the midst of everything else going on in my life, and you guys can't see me even though I have an appointment? Yes, ma'am. Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying. No, that doesn't make sense. I made an appointment. I have it in my calendar right here that this is my appointment time. Right, and as you can see in your calendar right there, your appointment was 10 o'clock. It is 10:45 again. Well, when will you be able to see me then? I just don't have time for this. I literally don't have time to bring the dog back in here because you can't see me right now. Ma'am, I'm not gonna ask you again, and I'm not gonna stand up here and fight with you. Would you like to reschedule your appointment or no? 2 options. I'll just have to give you a call back later when it's convenient for my schedule. I guess I have to drive all the way home 5 minutes down the road and beat all of the traffic home. Sounds good. Have a good 5-minute drive home. The charge for your exam today is going to be $75. Will that be cash or card? It's going to be neither. Okay, what do you mean it's going to be neither? I brought in Floofy Doofy for limping on his paw. The doctor said there was nothing wrong with his paw. Thus why I'm not paying for the exam. Okay, regardless of if the doctor found anything, you still do have to pay for the exam. There's no medications being sent home. There's no additional tests being run. We still do have to pay for the medical exam. No, thank you, but no thank you. It's not optional. You do have to pay for the exam charge today. You did know this coming in. Whenever you made the appointment, we did go over the charges with you and let you know the minimum, the lowest estimate would be the $75 for the exam. That's a lot of words. So my dog likes to fake limping all of the time. That's not my problem. I brought the dog in. I did my due diligence. You need to do yours because I'm not paying for the exam. If your dog fake limps all of the time, then why are you here right now if you thought he was just faking it? I still wanted to make sure that nothing was wrong, and now nothing was wrong, so I'm not paying for it. Ma'am, there's not multiple options available for you right now. There's just one, and it is that you pay for the exam. Again, you did sign the estimate at the beginning of the service that stated this would be the lowest that you would pay. So regardless of if the doctor found anything, you do still have to pay for the exam. Whatever, take my card then, take my money. Thank you, that's what I've been trying to do this whole time. Would you like your receipt printed or emailed? And there's the door. Hi, welcome to the vet clinic. How may I help you? I'm here with my dog for vaccines. Okay, sounds good. What's your first and last name so I can get you all checked in? My pet's name is Floofy Doofy and it's under Smith. Okay, Floofy Doofy under Smith. It doesn't look like we have any vaccine appointments down for today. What time was your appointment at? I didn't make an appointment. It's just a few vaccines. He doesn't need to see the doctor. It's a quick thing. Okay, so we are an appointment-based clinic, and it looks like we actually haven't seen Floofy Doofy in 3 years. So regardless, he would need an appointment with the doctor before getting any kind of vaccines. No, but whatever. I need this done because I'm boarding him today, right after I leave here, because I'm going out of town. So can we just get our appointment? Unfortunately, we don't do walk-in appointments for vaccines, and we wouldn't have anything. I am gonna stop you right there. Okay, honey, because no, as the customer who's paying, I expect to be seen today. I have to go on vacation and I'm dropping my dog off for boarding. So you need to fit us in. As I was trying to say earlier, I can recommend you to a few walk-in clinics that do accept walk-in vaccines. Here are those brochures for them. Is there anything else that I can do for you? Yes, you can get me in for a vaccine appointment. I understand, but your dog does have to have a current exam here with us, and we haven't seen your dog in 3 years. So there'd be no way that we would be able to do it for you today. Is there anything else I can do for you? I guess I'm gonna have to cancel my trip. I have to call my husband. This is just so ridiculous. I cannot believe this right now. Okay, I'm sorry that this wasn't better planned. Have a good A1 day. I see here we're going to be doing some pre-op blood work for your dog's surgery. No, I just want the surgery. Okay, so in order for us at this clinic to perform any kind of anesthetic procedure, we do require pre-op blood work to make sure that they'll be okay under anesthesia. I don't think you heard me, but I just want the surgery. I understand. Here it is not optional. It is required to have blood work done before any anesthetic procedure on a pet. It does help us see if there's any abnormalities or anything that would hinder your dog waking back up from anesthesia. I'm not paying $190 for blood work to make sure that my dog is going to be okay during surgery. It's just a growth removal. Just do the surgery. Okay, it's not just a growth removal. Your dog is having multiple pretty big growths removed that over the years have grown that you've just kind of ignored. I won't be doing it, and you're going to be losing out on my money because I'm not going to pay for a surgery that needs any kind of pre-op blood work done. That's not how this works. I understand we are an AHA accredited clinic, so we do require pre-op blood work before proceeding with surgeries, but that's totally fine if you don't want to get it done here. Is there anything else that I can do for you today? Yes, I need to get the surgery done. Okay, then when would you like to come in for the blood work? Hi, welcome to the vet clinic. What's the name on your appointment? I don't have an appointment. I'm here for a walk-in. Okay, well, I can see what we have time for today. What kind of walk-in? I'm a paying customer, so you better have time, and I'm here for a nail trim. Okay, what's your first and last name so I can look you up and make sure that your dog is current on vaccines and that you're an established client? I come here all the time. I'm an established client. My name is Karen Smith. This is Floofy Doofy. Okay, well, since you are going to be a walk-in, we are working you in between our already existing tech visits. So we do have Floofy Doofy here established. He's up to date on his vaccines. It is going to be about a 15 to 20 minute wait. So if you just want to take a seat, or you can go, there's a Sonic right down the road. You're more than welcome to go grab a drink and come back. But I just saw about 2 or 3 techs come up here and finish. So I should be able to be taken back right now. Okay, yes, they did just finish up with their previous clients, but like I said, we're working you in between appointments because you're a walk-in. So those techs are about to grab the next round of clipboards with clients that already had appointments. I don't have 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, well, to avoid this for next time, if you'd like to give us a call beforehand, we'd be able to get you scheduled for an appointment.